Why do people go and see a chiropractor? Well, why do people come and see me as a chiropractor? That's the question that I'm going to ask you today. Get ready. All right, guys, and welcome to Wednesday. We're Wednesday of our second week of our 30-day video challenge, and today I'm answering your question. The question is, what is the number one thing that you see when people come in to seek chiropractic care? And wow, what a big, crazy subject to tackle. You know, there's so many reasons that people come into a chiropractor. And, everything from, the normal symptomology things, what we talk about, low back pain, neck pain, headache, decreased sports performance, etc., all the way up to, lifestyle, or hey, I heard chiropractic can help with X, Y, and Z, those types of conditions. So, I had to take a step back and really think about this and actually look at some charts and figure out, why do people come to me as a chiropractor to seek care? And to be 100% honest with you, what I really found out, it all comes down to one word. What's that word? Life. That's right. Life is not a steady climb, guys. It is an up and down battle, always. And what is the one thing in our body that reacts to everything in our life? That's our nervous system. Everything you touch, smell, taste, and interact with is all interpreted by your nervous system. Think about that for a second. We think a lot about what we call the 3 T's that cause issues in our body. The first one we always think about T being trauma, right? Did you have a slip and fall? Did you hurt yourself? Did you pick something up and your back, quote unquote, went out? Did you, go out and get hit in the head in a car accident or something? That's the first one. The second T is what we call thoughts. Those things have to do with the way that we kind of interpret the world around you. Some people get really scared or fearful. Maybe you're depressed. Maybe you're going through a crazy life situation and you're under an undue amount of stress at work, with your family, with your kids. All of that, all of those stressors are interpreted by your nervous system, and it's going to make your body tighten up. Think about that. If you've ever been fearful of something, like at a movie or something, you tighten up, right? If you've ever been really stressed, you tighten your body up that way as well. So what do we have? We have trauma, we have thoughts, and the third one we have is what we call Artiest, toxins. Now, our toxins have to do with the foods that we eat, the way that we breathe in outside air, or maybe it's just the stuff that we live around with in our normal environment. I know a lot of people that have a ton of allergies to everything from grass to maybe even the dogs that they have in their house, and all of those things are reacting with the nervous system. Now, necessarily is trauma, toxins, and thoughts bad for you? No, absolutely not. But it's our inability to adapt to those things, and that is what causes our body to go haywire. In chiropractic, we use this big term called a subluxation, and you're like, okay, I have no idea what that is, but basically what it is if you think of the term dislocation, that means the bone's physically out of joint. A subluxation is when the bone is still in the joint, but it's rotated, and when it's rotated, the muscles that attach to it get tight, or they can press on the nerves that go to different places in your body. Now, why is that important? Well, like I said, everything is interpreted by your nervous system. So if your body is not able to function at the highest levels, if the nervous system is not working properly, then you don't have a full, we call an expression, meaning your body is not working at 100%. It's like a cell phone battery, right? If you're constantly having to recharge it and recharge it and recharge it, what happens? The cell phone's not going to work, right? The signal's not going to get through. You're not going to be able to text or play on Facebook, right? So what does a chiropractor do? Well, we come in, get everything back aligned, and then we get that thing plugged in, we get your nervous system plugged in and charged up. And that's really why people come to a chiropractor. That's why they walk through my office. They may come in, and I'd probably say, 25-30% come in because they're in a lot of pain, or because they have like what we call a symptom. And what we want to do is move them over the course to what we call, true care, the body's ability to function at 100%. Now, we do that with a ton of different modalities and the ways we adjust you and we clear the system out. But what it all comes down to is life. We want you to live your life at the highest elevated potential all the time. We shouldn't be walking around having to drug ourselves every day. Or, hey, I wake up in the morning and I just take 2 Advil because I hurt. Are you serious? No, absolutely not. Why don't we start getting your body moving? Why don't we start getting out in that fresh air? Why don't we start feeding the body the right foods, the right nutrients to allow the body to work like it's supposed to? You know, I believe that the body has an innate ability, meaning inside us, to work at its highest level. And we do a really good job of, frankly, kind of screwing it all up. You know, too much stress at work, we eat really bad foods, we don't exercise enough, our mental state isn't where it needs to be. So, you know, when people come through my office, I talk about life. And that's what I want to do with you. If you're seeking a chiropractor, if you're seeking care, maybe your body's not functioning at its highest level. Maybe you're an athlete and you know what, you just don't feel like you quote unquote have it anymore when you're out playing. Or maybe you're just a stay-at-home mom who just says, you know what, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Well, guess what? You all are a chiropractic patient. So to wrap it up, when somebody asks me, Beau, why does somebody come and see you as a chiropractor? My answer is, because I want you to live the best life possible. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye now.